Good morning. Where are my stars? Stars. Good morning, good morning. Looking for my... There they are. Oh. Yay, I like those. Good morning, everybody. Body combat just wiped me out. Whew, hope you guys are feeling well. How are we doing? Good morning. We got Pilates in about 8 minutes. So we got some people behind the scenes who are trying to get into class, so bear with us. Got my space heater. How are we doing? Good morning, good morning. Pilates in the house. Once you guys start watching, just to give me a shout out because I can just see the comments. I hope I can see the comments. Good morning, Corey. I see you. I got a little body combat chill. We just changed some choreography and combat. New conditioning track. So let me know when you guys log in. If you've already done so, you don't need to do it again. I just know there's a couple people trying to get in, so I want to make sure everybody troubleshoots. Ooh, yeah. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Hannah, how are you? How's Bondi? How's the dog? Driving you crazy? Corey, we're trying to get my youngest daughter, Kitty. I hope that happens soon. She's been asking for a while. Kind of tricky. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Nancy. Good to see you again. Yay. All right, so we log in a little bit early before class starts just to make sure everybody is on and we can troubleshoot if we need to. If you have any questions for me, this is the time to ask me. Good morning, Kathleen. This is Pilates mat. This is Wednesday. All you need today is yourself and a mat. I will go through a lot of progressions, so please make this workout about you. I always have to scroll up, so that's why you know, to the camera. I know, we've had to talk my husband into it, and I think he's talked into now. My daughter is obsessed with cats. She has been since she could talk. So I think it's only fair to not ruin her childhood and get her a cat. I'm huddled next to my space heater if you're wondering what I'm doing. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we? Hi, Susan. I got my space heater because it's very cold in here because I turned off the heat because I'm cheap. No, I'm just kidding. Nobody's in here anymore except for me and Genevieve. Good morning. I like it. I know, I grew up with cats, so I got it, I get it. Brr. Nancy, how was that body combat? That was awesome. We got Pilates now, 55-minute Pilates class. It's going to start at 10:30. So get yourself a mat, get comfortable. If you have any questions for me. Oh, one big question that we've been getting is when we are going to open. We will open when we are allowed to. We're just following the guidelines of the state. We'll probably open slowly, make sure everybody's safe. We will continue to, this is another point too, we will continue to do virtual, probably forevermore. I've noticed that it's a cool option. We'll probably set up something as we learn a little bit more professional and not on Facebook so that it's accessible through whatever venue we can figure out, but we will probably most likely always have a virtual option. I think it's a nice option. What do you guys think? It's very nice, thank you. Good. So we really don't know, we're just moving along just like everybody else, and we really don't know how this is all going to unfold, but we will do it slowly, and we will do it safely. And we will do it when we feel like it's right and the state feels like it's right. So that's the answer to that question. I get at least 3 text messages a day. I don't know, probably is the best answer. I don't know. But hey, we got this. We got virtual. The good part about virtual is you guys don't have to drive to the gym. You can wear whatever you want. You can modify when you need to. Hi, Susan. Good morning. Thank you for the pictures of the boardwalk. I like it. All right, we got a few more minutes, and I know there's a couple people behind the scenes that are trying to get into class, so let's hang in for just a little bit longer. We log in early for this because of this. We want to make sure everybody can see me and can hear me. Genevieve's always behind the scenes helping out. So we're troubleshooting. There's usually a few people with questions, so this is our time to answer all those questions. Good morning, Brooke. How are we? I'm a hot, sweaty, actually no, I'm a cold, sweaty mess from combat, so I apologize if I look like I went through the spin cycle. I actually did. I think body combat put me through the spin cycle this morning. It was awesome. If there are any classes that you are curious about, this is a great time to try it, right? Because you're in the comfort of your own home. If you have any questions about any of those classes, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help you. We're here to motivate you. We're going to do all the things, all the Pilates mat things today. We'll get some good stretches in. We'll get some good core challenge. I'm not a classical Pilates instructor. I know all the classical exercises, but I like variations. I will always give a progression. So if something does not feel right, and your body will immediately tell you that, you must listen to that, okay? If your body says no in any way, take it back a step, it's okay. When we are on the mat, there's a lot of load in the body, right? When we open our chains, when our legs are up, our upper body's lifted. So if it doesn't feel safe, take it back a step. You're still getting stronger, you're still in the work. Okay, thanks, Jen. This is not just a one-man job, let me tell you. Genevieve and I are working really hard to keep all of this afloat and keep moving. So thank you for your patience, thank you for showing up. All right, it's 10:30. What you guys need today is a mat, and that is it. Yourself and a mat. If my mic is too loud, please let me know. I've turned it down way lower than I do from the other classes, so if it's too much, just let me know right now. Now, I have my shoes on because I just taught body combat and I'm kind of a hot mess, all right? You don't need to wear shoes. You can do whatever is comfortable. If you like wearing shoes, that's great. but there's no right or wrong here, okay? You just need a mat, you just need yourself, and you need to listen to your body. 55-minute mat class, Pilates. We got everybody. Yay! Yay! Here, here, here. Good. Hi, Elizabeth. Okay, I'm gonna take off my filter so you have a better view. And I'm gonna leave you facing me. I'm gonna keep my hoodie on for just a little bit longer because I just taught, as I said before, combat, so I'm a little sweaty. So let's find our mat. And let's go ahead and come into all fours. Just want to make sure OCD on the straightness of the mat. All right. Hands directly underneath your shoulders. Knees directly underneath your hips. And we're going to cat-cow. We're going to exhale around the spine. And then inhale, switch. Now I'm going to keep cueing breath. Because I'm on the mic, I'm not going to breathe as loud as I would if I was participating. So you don't hear Darth Vader the whole time. But please keep breathing. And I want you to feel right now how your breath starts to connect the body. And I want you to intentionally breathe bigger than you normally would. So bigger inhales into the back of the body, bigger exhales out your mouth. Traditionally in Pilates, we breathe through the nose and we exhale out your mouth. Feeling the spine today, let's do one more inhale and one more exhale. How does it feel? Where's the tightness? Big exhale. And then you're going to come into neutral. So back of the head is in line with the tailbone. Now before we move on, just stabilize here. Hands under shoulders. I want you to exhale out your mouth, and I want you to feel how that's connected to your core. Inhaling into the back of the side of the body, exhaling out your mouth, and you're going to start to tighten a drawstring around your waist. Inhaling, exhaling. So not a lot of effort here, but just noticing the connection to the breath and to the body. Now start to draw your tailbone and your pubic bone closer together as you exhale as well. And zip up through your pelvic floor, through your midline. Exhale, your whole trunk is now tightening as you exhale. Inhale in neutral. Exhale. Tighten the drawstring. Now on your next exhale, take one leg back, it doesn't matter. The big toe goes down, and then bring it back in. Exhale the other leg, and then bring it. So we're not lifting the leg, we're just tapping the toe. We're moving slowly into a plank progression. Now if this really bothers your wrist, you can sit up and shake it out at any time, or you come up onto your hands. I know Nancy likes that, that's okay. You guys do you today, whatever feels safe, whatever feels good in your body. Exhale. And now let's leave that first leg extended out. Leaving it out, breathe here. Back of the head is in line with the tailbone, neutral spine. Now listen carefully. You're going to bend your elbows and lower down, and then you're going to push back up. And we're going to switch. So the other leg goes out. You're going to bend your elbows and lower down, and then you're going to switch. And promise me this, you are still breathing. Go slow. Pilates is deliberate. So everything is connected to a breath. There's no speed here. Lower down, so we have a very modified plank to start, a very modified push-up to start. We're alternating so that we feel that unilateral work on each side of the body. The elbows stay in, so they're not going out wide. And the next time that first leg is out, keep it out. We're going to lower, and we're going to lift. 5, 4. Now if it doesn't feel good to bend your elbows, just hold the position. 2, 1, and then switch. This is a tripod push-up. And a lot of times, 5, I hear how hard plank is for the body, right? So this is our progression. 3, 2, and if you You can do push-ups. This is nice to modify too. Just learn the quality. Hold. Now stay here with this leg. Put the knee down and walk the other knee back. So now you are in a modified plank. So that the knees are further away. You have about a 45-degree angle away from the body. And just breathe here. Tighten that drawstring. Wrap from the back of the body to the front. Feel your transverse abdominis engaged. Lift through your pelvic floor. Bring your pubic bone and your tailbone closer together. Lengthen out the top of your head. Hold it here. This is hard enough. Otherwise, lower your elbows for 5, 4. Bone density into the upper body. 3, 2. Last one. Hold. Stay here or curl under your toes. If you need to shake out your wrist, please do. Curl under your toes. Lift. Breathe. Now let's keep the breath flowing. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Now I'm just going to hold you here, and you're going to feel how your heart rate begins to lift. Lift your quadriceps. Pull your belly button in. Wrap from the back to the front. The integrity of the spine is long. One more big breath. Bend your knees, send your hips back. Drop your knees. Find a child's pose. Let's get off the wrists. Relax the neck and shoulders. Drop the forehead. Breathe into the back. Exhale, let it all out. One more big breath. Everything out. And then push yourself up. We're going to have a seat into the middle of our mat. Doesn't matter which direction you face. Extend the legs out in front of you. Move the flesh away from the sit bones if that feels good. Reach the fingertips and exhale, spine stretch forward. Stay here. So this is our rounded spine we just did in our all fours position. The belly button's in. We're breathing into our spine again. On your next exhale, roll back halfway. Inhale, roll forward. So just think of the spine. Exhale. Inhale, roll forward. The spine should be in the letter C. There should be a nice roundedness to it. The belly button should be pulling in. And it's the same focus. We're exhaling into our abdominal wrap. We're lifting through the pelvic floor. Exhale, roll back and pause. Now breathe into your C curve. Don't go too far down. Exhaling, tighten the drawstring. Keep your chin slightly to your chest. Turn your thumbs up and your palms in. And let's go back an inch. And then let's come up an inch. This is too intense. Come up a little higher and stay there. Don't go too far where you feel like you're holding on for dear life. Exhale. Inhale, flex your feet a little bit so there's energy in the legs. And now let's roll down 2 vertebrae. Exhale, 1, 2. Roll up, 1, 2. Now here's your first progression. Take it back a step if you need to. Exhale, roll. Let's go 3, 2, 1, 3, 2. Now just stay at 1 or stay at 2 if you need to. Otherwise, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling. Now the deepest abdominal muscles are on. Otherwise, we fall backwards. So feel that wrapping. Notice how it feels. Now let's come up. You should be in your C curve. You should be here. We're going to open one arm. Inhale. Exhale. Scoot back through center. Inhale. Exhale. Feeling the obliques sway up now. The rotating muscles. Rotating from the center of the chest. The legs are still. Hips are square. There's challenge on the side of the core. Take a break at any time or stay with me. It's the beauty of being at home, right? 3, 2, last one. Big exhale, and then we're rolling down slow. Go slow, challenge yourself. Oh, hands are slow by the side. Relax the neck and shoulders, bend your knees. Heel toe your feet wider than your hips. Sway your knees a little bit, side to side. Release the low back, shoulder blades are still on the mat. Now lift your legs to tabletop, slowly and carefully, knees over hips, shins parallel to the ceiling. Just stay here for a moment. Lower back is down. Actively pull the belly button towards the spine to protect the lower back. Already we feel engagement in the low abs, so maybe you stay here. If you'd like more, bring your chin to your chest, hover the arms, look through the inner thighs. Maybe you stay here, maybe you come in and out of this and rest. If you can, lift your head, drive your ribs in towards your hips, reach your fingertips away from you, shoulder blades down your back. Now, if you'd like more, you're going to slowly extend the legs. You know where I'm going. Exhale, let all the air out. Begin to pump the arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Modify if you need to. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Halfway. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want more, lower the legs. Exhale, feel the blood circulate. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, you got one more round. Pump. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 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 exhale. Lower all the way down. Whew. Breathe. Legs are straight. Toes are pointed. Lift the head, upper body, just the head. Come up to the tips of the shoulder blades. Pull one knee in, point your toe. Hold onto that knee. Lift the leg up. Put it back down. Lift the leg up. Put it back down. Now notice how just the leg is moving. Everything else is still. Now hold with the leg down. Switch carefully. Pull this knee in. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Feel the stability on one side of the body. Use the oblique, because this is the focus of this exercise. To maintain control for the core, from the side of the body. Up and hold. Here we go. Switch. Go slow with me. Switch. Feel the oblique. Switch. So it's not about using the big muscles in the legs to pump the legs. It's about finding the deep abdominal recruitment. That's what your breath sounds like. I won't keep it doing that because I'm in the mic. But you do it. Point your toes. Hold the knee in. Extend. How about 4, 3, 2, freeze. Hands light touch behind the head. Okay, I don't want you to interlace. Light. Rotate. Switch. Hold. Switch. Hold. Switch, hold. If you need to modify, bend your knee. You do you. Elbows are wide. It doesn't matter if the elbow touches the knee. It's the reach across the body. It's the shoulder that reaches. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Lower the head. Heel toe your feet wide. Sway. Oh, I feel a little bit more mobile. Anybody else? Feels good. All right. Carefully extend the legs. Palms face down. Lift the head. Lift the leg. Progression. Lift the other leg. Hands behind the head. We're going to go the same direction. Pulse. Keep going that way. Pulse. Pulse. Try not to move your legs. Reach your shoulder towards your knee. Modify here. It's okay. Reach. Reach or hover. 5, 4, 3. Do you feel it? 2, 1. Extend and rest. Let's wait before we do the other side. Now the isolation, right? That's what we want on one side of our core. We usually have a stronger side. So let's lift. Let's lift. Fingertips to temples. Maybe here. Maybe here. Pulse. Elbows wide. Remember, it's not about the elbow touching the knee. It's about the shoulder across the body. Try to keep the legs still. I know the legs want to move. Try to keep them still. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, hips to hip. Wow. That was deep. Did you guys do that one? Rest. Breathe. Flex the feet, heels down, lift the head, just to the tips of the shoulder blades. Point your toes out. Bring one knee in. Carefully lift and bring the other. Now if that doesn't feel safe, the feet stay down, the chains stay closed. Otherwise we're here. Hold the knees in closer. Hold onto the shins. Arms and legs reach. The head doesn't move. Circle and pull back in. So modify by either keeping the head down the whole time or challenge yourself to stay at the tips of your shoulder blades. But look through your inner thighs. Now the ribs stay in as you reach, and then circle. Lower back is down, and then circle. 4, 3, 2, last one. Keep your shins in, keep your head in, roll like a ball. Inhale, exhale, roll up. Inhale, exhale, roll up. 2 more. Roll through your spine. Last one. Hold. Put your feet down if you need to, or stay here. Forearms down. Pull the knees in. Bring the heels together, toes apart. Now check out your feet for a second. Pull your pinky toes back towards your face. Pads of the big toes. Push through for frog. Exhale. Inhale. Now, your modification here is just to hold here. Breathe. Exhale. If it's bothering your upper body and your neck and shoulders, lay down on your back. But don't extend both legs if this bothers your lower back. 3. Exhale out your mouth. 2. Last one. Pause and hold. Push them out away. Stay here and breathe for just a second. Push yourself up. Hold your shins. Roll. 2 more. Last one. Hold. If you can, connect onto your forearms. Legs stay in parallel. Bicycle. 5, 4. Try to keep your hips still. 1. Go the other way. Reverse. 4, 3. I had to think about that one for a second. 2. That's good. 1. Hold. Pull your knees in. Extend one leg. Circles. Nothing else moves. 5, 4, 3, 2. How's that other leg going? Keep an eye on it. Go the other way. Don't let it move. 4. Put your foot down if you're having trouble. 3, 2, 1. Bend. Switch. 5. Don't move that leg. 4, 3, 2. It's hard. 1. Push the mat away or lay down on your back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Push up. Roll. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. This should feel good right now. Last one. Hold your balance point. Hold. Reach your legs out in front of you. If you move around the mat, find the middle of the mat again. Flex your feet. Reach for your toes. Spine stretch forward. Breathe. There's some fire in the belly, right? Thumbs up, palms in, roll. 1 vertebrae at a time down. Take your time. Once you're there, hands by your side, bend your knees. Let's open up the front of the body. Line your heels up with your sit bones. Flatten your back. Lift your hips up into a bridge. Inhale at the top. Exhale, slowly come down. Now really take your time with this. This feels so good. Inhale in neutral. Let the body go back to neutral spine. Let your head move. Exhale, flatten your back. Peel your spine up 1 vertebrae at a time. Take a big inhale at the top. As you exhale, visualize your spine lowering down 1 bone at a time. Neutral spine. Inhale. Exhale. Now keep doing this if this feels okay and it feels like enough. If you can, stay at the top. And of course, this is an option. You can come down at any time and rest. Once you're here, let's organize. So in yoga, people really want to extend to the thoracic, right? Pilates, you want to keep the thoracic neutral. So ribs are in. Push through your heels to feel the back of the body engage. Pads of the big toes on the mat, as well as pads of the pinky toes. So we're not rolling to the outside of our feet. We really feel that foundation. There's energy in between my knees. There's a lift through my pelvic floor. Engage all the important muscles. And if you want more, only if, you're going to lift one leg. And then you're gonna put it back down. It's an exhale lift. And then put it back down. And now do this really mindfully with breath so that you're moving again when you lift the leg from the oblique, from the trunk muscles. And you're also engaging the core, and you're also mindfully putting that foot back down so you're not rolling to the outside of one foot. The knee just flips right over the hip. This is so good for us. And if you'd like to add on, next time that front leg lifts, pause, whichever leg you lifted first. Point your toe, extend, lower, flex and lift. 5, 4. What's going on with that foot on the mat? 2, 1. Hold, bend that knee, place that foot down. Lift the hips if they drop. Lift the other leg, point your toe lower. Flex and lift. 5, 4. Pad of the big toe. 3, 2, 1. Bend your knee. Put that foot down. Exhale, slowly roll yourself down. If you need to extend the legs, go for it. Otherwise, feet wider than hips, sway the knees. Oh, that feels so good. Mobility in the spine. Now bring your feet back in. Heels in line with sit bones, so that's not too wide. It's about a fist width distance in between your feet. Pads of the big toes. Exhale, flatten the back and come on up. Breathe at the top. You can come down and come up as much as you need to. You can rest. If you want more, we're going to work the ankles and the feet. Both heels up, both heels down. Both heels up, both heels down. Try not to move your hips. Try to just lift with the strength of the feet, the ankles. And again, notice what foot wants to roll to the outside. For me, it's my left foot, so I'm really focused on making sure I have equal pressure across the ball of the foot as I do this. Strengthening the arch. Keep going, lift and lowering. I want it to burn a little bit, right? Just like we're on the reformers. Now, up and hold, everybody. Up and hold. Okay, lower 1, and then switch, like we're walking it out. 1. Yes. Now focus on that foot again. Make sure it doesn't get used to what it always does and roll to the outside. Really keep the focus. Keep the hips still. Breathe. Working the back of the body. The posterior chain. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift both heels. Hold. Lift. Squeeze the glutes. All right, both heels down. Inhale. Exhale, roll down through your spine. If you need to straighten the legs, please do so. Oh, I got my hamstrings a little bit too. Okay, heel toe, sway before we move on. Pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little hug. Lift your head, come up to the tips of your shoulder blades. Inhale, roll like a ball. Exhale, roll up. 3, 2. Last one. Hold. Extend your legs out in front of you again. This time bring the feet out a little bit wider than the hips. Toes are up. Palms face down. Spine stretch forward again. Exhale. Now the hips should be square. So notice if one hip wants to hike further back. Square them up. Breathe. And then slowly stack the spine. Open the arms to a T. Turn the palms out. We're going to saw. We're going to rotate. So be safe in your back. Twist on an inhale. Turn your palm up. Dive forward. Opposite pinky finger across the body, pinky toe. Come back through center. Twist. Rotate. Dive forward. Pinky to pinky. Center. Twist. Now let's add a pulse. We go pulse. Pulse. Center. Crossing across the body, this is really important. Opposition as you reach away and you reach forward. One more to each side. Last one. And then come on up, bring the legs together. Ooh, shake it out a little bit. Bend your knees. We're coming up onto our knees. In the middle of your mat. Lift your chest. Arms out to the side. I think I'm warm now. It's chilly in here today. It's gonna get warmer though, right? Right? All right, arms out. We're gonna sway, open. Now when we inhale in Pilates, we want to expand our ribs laterally. We want to open up intercostal muscles in the ribs. We want to open up the side bodies, our arms that hang by our side all day. One more to each side. This feels so good. We can do this all day. And then pause. Hands behind the head. Take one hand down, doesn't matter which. Put your hand underneath your shoulder. Open your chest. So when I see this a lot, okay? So make sure your elbow's up. Now if you're tight through your lower back, you can put your hand on your hip. That's okay. But open your chest. Push the mat away, hand on your shoulder. This could be enough. If you want more, lift the leg. Flex the foot. Bend the knee. Push through the heel. Bend the knee. Push. So the only thing that's moving is my leg. Hips, chest, everything is square and still. Where's that leg coming from? My oblique. 3, 2, last one, out and hold. Now listen, take the leg back behind you and squeeze the butt. Make sure that didn't go to your low back. Make sure it's in your glutes. Little pulses back at an angle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, feel your glutes. 2, 1. Come back to center. Open the chest. You need to shake out your wrist, go for it. On this next teeter, we'll go all the way down. Hand behind, or hand here. And under shoulder, foot is down. This can be powerful and challenging enough. If it is, that's okay. Please stay here. Otherwise, lift the leg, flex the foot, in and out. And out. Now feel the muscles around your shoulder blade and your upper back with the hand that's on the mat. And then connect that across the body to the hip, to the foot. This is what functional training is all about. It's the connection. It's the primal way the body should be moving. It's the strength building. 3, 2, last one. Take it back. Your foot is flexed. Now, if you just went to your low back, bring it back, okay? Make sure it's the butt that turns on. Chest is open. Back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Come on up. Shake it out. How are we doing? Coming onto your side and now onto your forearm. Let's take a peek at that so that the elbow is directly underneath your shoulder, okay? Now, the bottom knee stays down, and I want to line it up with my hips. So a lot of people want to do this, and this is going to make you round forward, okay? So make sure that the femur bones are parallel with one another. If you like, and if you can, lift. Now here we go again, options, here or here, all right? Lift the chest. This can be enough. This is challenging, all right? So stay here and breathe for just a second and check in. Now, if I want more, I'm going to lift my top leg again. Flex your foot, circles. 10, 9, 8, just the leg is moving. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go the other way. 10, 9, 8, 7. Push them out of the way. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Lower down, everybody. We're not done on that side. We'll just shake it out for just a second. If you need to come all the way down, that's another option to lower yourself all the way down, okay? If you can, stay on your forearm. Here, here. If this is enough, stay here. If you want more, scoop the leg out. And if you can, raise your arm up and over. Breathe into your ribs. Remember how we're opening the intercostals? Inhale purposely into the side of the body. You got 3 more, breathe. 2, 1. Hold. Hold. Big exhales. Lift your energy, lift the heart rate. Come on down. All right, let's switch that up. Come over to the other side. In every good Pilates class, you are going to get a sideline exercise. And the reason for this is because we're working the body unilaterally, right? So this side could feel completely different. So elbow underneath the shoulder, let's line ourselves up. Femur bones, hand here, let's take the progression. Here, here. Now make sure that that elbow is under the shoulder to protect the joint, okay? And make sure you're not collapsed. And if you are, just stay here, just keep staying here and breathe. This is so great. Otherwise, lift, flex. Let's go, circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go the other way. 10, 9, 8. Open your chest. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Shake it out. Options. So lay all the way down on your side, or here, or here, or here. You can stack your feet, you can scissor your feet, doesn't matter. Inhale, exhale. Push the mat away. Keep your chest open. How does this side feel? This is a little bit more challenging for me on this side. I can feel it. So keep breathing, that's why we do it. If we found our weaknesses, that is good. 3, 2, 1. Everybody hold. Hold. Breathe. Open your chest, back of the head. All right, hold. Let's roll. And let's find a child's pose before we move on. So drop your head. Breathe into your hips, breathe into your back. Lots of breath. And then you're going to come forward and come down to your belly. Bring your fingertips underneath your forehead. And let's just pause here for a second. So my head's still lifted because I'm talking. You put your forehead on your fingertips, okay? Point your toes. Bring your heels together. Squeeze your butt. So there's external wrap at the hip. Now I want everybody to bring their arms out to a T, but slightly in front of them with their palms down. We're going to close our chain for our back extension to start, so everybody has an option. Right? If you have stuff going on in your back, you're going to stay with your hands down the whole time. All right? So let's lift an inch, and then come back down an inch. And then lift, and then come back down. Now once you know what you're doing, you're going to look back down at your mat, because your chin is slightly to your chest to keep your neck long. It's about strengthening your back, not hurting your neck. And it's definitely not hurting your back. If you want more, you're going to float the palms, turn the thumbs up, and then bring the hands closer to the side. Squeeze. Now, I love this exercise so much because I can feel the differences in my back. I don't know if you guys can. What is stronger, right or left? Can you access one shoulder blade more than the other to slide towards your spine? We all have stuff in life that's changed the way that our body has moved, and that's why Pilates is so important for longevity. Let's do 3. Simple back extension. 2. And 1. Okay, go ahead and drop down. Forehead on your fingertips. Point your toes, the legs are in parallel. You're going to kick with a pointed toe, and then with a flexed foot, and then you're going to put that leg back down. You're going to kick with a pointed toe, and with a flex foot, and then you're going to put that leg back down. Point, flex, lower. Put your forehead down. Mine's up because I'm talking, but put your forehead down so the upper body is not involved. Point your foot like you mean it. Flex your foot like you mean it. And squeeze towards your glutes. 1 more. All right, listen carefully. Come down to the cheek so you can see me. And then bring your hands to the low back. Interlace, elbows wide. This is very classical. Both legs are going to go together. Kick, flex, kick. Point your toes, open your chest, and then it's the other cheek that goes down. Point, flex, point, and open. Point, flex, point, and open. We are opening our chest. And this last one, I want you to stay in the extension if that feels okay. Put your hands back down onto the mat. Modify if you need to, or take your child's pose at any time. Otherwise, breathe. Point your toes, squeeze your shoulder blades, lift your hands if you can. This is challenging for me, that's why it's so good. One more big breath. All right, push yourself back. Knees open, big toes together. We're coming forward onto our forearms. All right, so let's come all the way down into our hip points. Let's do this in a progression too. So elbows are directly under my shoulders. Not here, not here, right here. So take a peek. Palms are down, your arms are like railroad tracks. Hips are down. Okay, to start. Push the mat away. Lengthen out the top of your head. Swan. Now everybody look down at the mat and lift your hip points off the mat. So come onto your knees. Modified hover. Stay here. Otherwise curl into your toes. Lift. So does everybody see that? I didn't lift my hips to lift my knees. So I see a lot of this. Okay? Lower your hips. If this doesn't feel okay, drop to your knees. That means you need to modify. Breathe. If you can, take one toe out, but don't let it touch. Put it back. Take the other toe out. Put it back. Now listen, if you need to touch, please do. If you want more challenge, let the leg hover and then bring it back. If you need to modify, you're going to look at me right now. The other knee goes down, the hips come up a little higher. Everybody has a challenge, yes? All right, here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees, push back. The back of the body, the hover position. Let your heart rate go back down a little bit. And then pushing yourself forward. Hands out in front of you, knees down, shift your weight, modified plank. This time you're going to bring your knees wider than your hips, almost as wide as the mat. Breathe here for a second, because if you are staying here, find your focus. It's the abdominal wrap. Exhale, lift through your pelvic floor. If you'd like more of a challenge, you're going to tap and tap and tap. Notice what needs to fire so your hips don't sway side to side. So don't let the hips move. If you can, come on up. Breathing. Are we breathing? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Wherever you're at, shoulders away from ears. Lift your abdominals, lift your quads, lift the back of the head, integrity of the spine. Bring the feet in. Shift your weight forward, inhale. Exhale, go back. If you need a break, take it. Move through your feet. Try not to open your hip. Both hips square to the mat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pike or downward dog. Bend your knees, sit your hips up, and then walk it out. Maybe your knees are bent the whole time, and that's okay. Let the head drop. If you need to drop to your knees at any time, please do. I promise you, if you keep up this work, even if it's modified and small to start, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to move better. You're going to feel better. All right, both heels down, stay here. This is an option if you're on your knees. Don't worry, wait for us there. Breathe into the back of the body. Now everybody look forward, come back into plank. Exhale, pike. Inhale, plank. Exhale, pike. Now do this from the core. Do this with your breath so that you know that you're in your core. One more time, forward and back. Everybody drop to their knees. Take one foot through. Leave your other knee down. Keep your hands down. Now put the outside hand down. Turn your toes and knees out just slightly. Put your hand on that knee and push out so we open up to the hips. The hip flexor, the psoas, inner thigh. And then come back so that that toe and knee is now in parallel. And if you can, you don't have to, keep your hands down if you can, come up onto your knee. So this is a progression to standing, okay, to our lunge series. So if you don't get here today, that's okay. Stay here, keep your hands down, whatever feels safe, especially if there's a lot of shaking, that's good. That means that you're in your challenge. Everybody's different, everybody's in their own body. If you'd like, curl under the knee, and if you can, walk up, here, hands on hips, or arms up. Now drop your back knee a little bit, lift your chest, and just feel the shaking that's going on in your foot, your ankle, and your knee. If you're not shaking, hooray. But what I want is the pad of the big toe. Is this the foot that likes to roll to the outside? Strengthen the foot, knee, and ankle. If you want more, and only if, you're going to step forward, and you're going to step back. Now do whatever feels good with your hands, and you can go slow, right? You can put your hands out to the side, you can bring your arms up, whatever feels most challenging to you. And if you want more, here we go. Drop. Now if you want even more, you're going to take your hand down, hand to the foot, and reach for the mat. So I know you're getting low. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stick the lunge and hold. Breathe. You do you right now. One more big breath, and then everything comes down. Drop your knee, switch your knee out, open your knees, sit back for just a moment before we switch sides. Breathing, big inhales, big exhales. You intentionally are breathing bigger, remember? And then push yourself up on your knees. Take your other foot through. Put your hand, your outside hand down, your inside hand onto the knee. Turn your toe and knee slightly out. And sink it again. Yep, feels different on the side for sure, right? So Pilates is always a lesson or learning. What leg do I use more? What do I overuse? What do I underuse so that I can build the symmetry back into the body? And then line that toe and knee back up. Hands. This could be it, okay? Stay here. If there's a lot happening, good. Don't go any further. If you want more, lift. Okay? Maybe you're here. Maybe there's a lot happening here. Stay there. Maybe you have ankle issues. So maybe you're modifying and rehabbing that ankle, right? I'm moving through the progression. Come with me if you want. It doesn't have to happen today. If you want more, this is a nice slow start, right? Or, let's go, take that hand down. 9, 8, 7, backward stepping lunge is hard, we can't see the leg. So it's a long step. 3, 2, we're gonna stick it. Hold, breathe. Reach, drop in. Let the stability happen for a second. Not moving at all is really powerful. Foot, knee, ankle. One more big breath. Now put your hands down, listen carefully. Take that foot back. You can drop to your knees to do it. Find a downward dog or a pike. Bend your knees. Walk your hands back to your feet. Forward fold. Drop your head. Stay in a forward fold. If you need to hold on, hold on. If you're shaking, hold on. Bend your knees a lot, look at your feet, equal pressure, slowly roll yourself up. Take a big inhale at the top. How we doing? Exhale to the chest and roll down. As if you're rolling away from the mat. Bend your elbows, clasp your hand in the crease of your elbows, sway. Releasing your lower back. IT band, maybe let your head drop even more. Relax your neck. And then find stillness, find the mat. Bend your knees. Let's go back to plank. 1, 2, 3, boom. Stay here or here, okay? Drop to your knees if you need to. All right, hands on your shoulders. Take your front knee to the same elbow. Send it back, same side. Squeeze. Squeeze. It wouldn't be a Pilates mat class without a really focused mountain climber. Okay, here's your modification. If you need help, your eyes are underneath. Squeeze. Now find your quality. Hips are square. Push the mat away. I promise you, this is challenging, so if you're modifying, you're still getting stronger. You're still activating the right muscles. One more to the front, one more to the back, you're gonna hold. Shift your weight back, bend your knees. Shift your weight forward. Bring that knee across and under to the opposite elbow. Shift your weight back. Take that knee, cross it underneath. Shift your weight back. Cross it. Breathe. Drop to your knees at any time. Remember when you exhale on the effort, you're automatically engaging a different and deeper point in your core, versus if you hold your breath. So exhale out your mouth. I'll give you one big exhale. That's how I want to feel. That's the effort team. Exhale. One more to each side. Are we sweating? Sit it back. Lift your hips, pike. Walk it out. Both heels down. Bend your knees. Walk back to your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop your head. Slowly roll yourself up. Shoulders away from ears. Lengthen up the top of the head. Oh, let's come back down to our knees. Knees. Relax. Open your chest for chest expansion. Hands in front of you. Square your hips. So sometimes we're here, sometimes we're here, right? Check in. Ribs. Open. Scapula. Flat down the back. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Now notice the scapula. They're down and they're in towards your spine. Pull and hold. Keep your scapula still. Look over one shoulder. Look center. The other shoulder. Look center. Release. Inhale. Exhale, pull and hold. Look over one shoulder. Look over the other. We'll tell you which one you do you. Release. All right, shake it out. Arms in front. Plumb line. Knee, hip, shoulder, earlobe. Top of the head, okay? Pull, hinge. Exhale, come forward. Big and small to start. Hinge. This is called knee stretch. We're stretching the front of the body, but what I don't want to see is this. All right? Line yourself up. Control from here. One more. Good. All right, hands behind your head. Open your chest. One more variation here. Because I love this leg. Open, breathe. You can be here. You can stay here, okay? If you want more, you're going to lift that top leg again. Push your toe. Kick, kick. Flex. We're going to get dynamic. I'll move the mic. Open your chest. Open your chest. Elbow up. 3, 2. Last one. Come on up. Oh, chest expansion. Pull and hold. Look. Look the other way. Arms out. Switch. Open your chest. Point your toe. You can be here. That's okay. Kick, kick. 5. We don't do too many. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Come on up. Woo. How'd that feel? Shake it out. All right. We're coming down to the middle of the mat again. Legs out in front of you. Flex your feet. Roll down to the mat. One vertebrae at a time. Go slow, go slow, go slow. Arms float by your side. Let's bend our knees. Let's heel toe a little wider. And let's sway. Oh my goodness. Pilates is magic. I mean, even with all that effort we put forth, right? It still mobilized us. It didn't create stiffness in our body. That's what's so great about this stuff. Okay, knees up. Heels in line with sit bones. Exhale, lift your hips. Come up into your bridge. Stay here. This probably feels different than the first round we did. Breathe. Now, you can do everything we're about to do on the mat, lying on your back completely. Okay, if you want more challenge, you're going to stay in your bridge. Lift your front leg, point your toe, extend it, circles. Nothing else moves except for the leg. 4. Pat the big toe on the foot that's on the ground. 2. Hold, go the other way. 5. 4. This is about control of the pelvis. 2. 1. Bend the knee, put the foot down. If you need to come down, please do. But everybody notice how you probably tilted to one side, right? That is your pelvic tilt. We need to think about that throughout the day. Squaring the hips, pointing the toe, nothing else moves. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knee. Put your foot down. Relift the hips if they've dropped. Enjoy your bridge. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come down. Now go for length. I want you to feel taller. I want you to reach your tailbone further down the mat than you started. And then go back to neutral spine. Hold it in neutral spine for just a second. Hands on hip bones. Check in. Do I tilt to the right? Do I tilt to the left? I know I do. Okay, so make sure you learn where you need to be in space. All right, lift your legs, pull your knees in, hold onto your shins, lift your head, we're rolling like a ball. Inhale, exhale, roll up to balance point. Inhale, exhale. Now one more time. Pause. Take your legs out in front. I want to do one more back extension. So come down to your belly. Put your fingertips down. Rest your forehead on top of them and just breathe. That's fine or quality. Squeeze your butt, point your toes. Now, lift your legs off the mat. They're in parallel and slowly flutter kick the legs. Your hip points are down, your pelvis is still, and the legs are lifting from hip extension. If you feel this in your lower back, either make it smaller or don't do it at all. If you'd like to add on, we're going to lift the upper body. Thumbs up, palms face in, look down at the mat once you know what you're doing, and then pause, so both legs pause too. We're going to lift your right arm and your left leg a little higher, and then you're going to carefully switch. Now I want you to go slow first to feel if this feels safe, and to feel the recruitment across the body. So from your right shoulder to your left hip, and your left shoulder to your right hip, and if you got it, go for it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, child's pose, go. Open your knees, big toes together, lots of breath. One more big breath. Come on up onto your knees, swing your legs through, reach them out forward, we're transitioning again. Flex your feet, roll down slowly, slowly. All right, challenge of the hour. Lift your legs to tabletop. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Knees over hips. Progression. Leave your knees bent and hinge. Exhale. Exhale. Try not to use the strength of your quads. Put your focus and your effort and your breath into your core. If you want more, straighten your legs. If you want more, they're going up and over. Exhale. Open your legs. Flex your feet. And roll. Bring your legs together, reach your toes. Exhale. Maybe you find the ground. Flex and roll. Okay, leave your legs open. Keep your feet flexed. Exhale, up and over. Point your toes. Squeeze your inner thighs. Draw up through your pelvic floor. Open your legs, flex your feet. If this doesn't feel safe, you're going to go back through the progression. Your eyes are on the ceiling. This is your last roll down. And if you can, we're going to roll up into our teaser. Oh. Here's your modification. Which after body combat, I might need to. So breathe. If you want to straighten your legs, go for it. Okay? I'm going to bend my knees and modify with you. Inhale, reach. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your position, hold your position. If you can, straighten your legs. Inhale. All right, everybody challenge. The heels touch when the back of the head touches. Slowly roll down. Oh, drop your head. All right, take breathe here for a second. Now bring your feet a little bit wider. Let your toes flap open. Bring your hands by your side and your palms up. Relax your neck and shoulders. And for the first time in the hour, don't intentionally breathe bigger. Let your breath slow. Close your eyes. Surrender into the mat. And this is where we finish today, so stay here. Notice how your body feels. We moved you in all planes of motion, and that is the magic of Pilates. So take it in. Now you guys stay there as long as you need to, and I encourage it. I'm going to roll up and finish the video. Please stay. No hurry. Have a fantastic day.